Hi, I'm answering questions from my March 2020 Business Challenge Hackathon. And today's question is, how do I make a customer avatar? Hi, I'm Nile Harris, a life strategist, business consultant, and speaker working with transitioning and growing entrepreneurs and professionals to pursue their passion with a plan. Now, my intention is that my content be inspirational, informational, and implementable. So I asked you to ask me your most pressing business challenges, and I'm answering them in the Business Challenge Hackathon. And today's question is, how do I make a customer avatar? But before we get started, please take a moment to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the alerts so you know when I post content that is inspirational, informational, and implementable. Also, please follow me at I am Nile Harris on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and catch me on LinkedIn at Nile Harris. Also follow hashtag Nile Hack This to learn more about the Business Challenge Hackathon and all of the questions and answers. So let's get into today's question. And it's a question, really the full question was, I keep hearing a lot about a customer avatar. Exactly what is it and how do I make one? And so what a customer avatar is, and it's really just a profile of your target audience. An avatar is kind of a fancy way to put it or to say it, because if you're doing a pitch deck or some marketing plan, you want to create an actual picture of the person if you can, as much as possible. So the customer avatar is a profile of your target audience. You want to know where they live, what are their habits, how long do they sleep, do they like movies, what kind of movies, what kind of books do they read, what stores do they go to, are they tall, are they short, is it a man, is it a woman, are they black, are they Asian, are they white, are they Latino? These are all questions that go into creating an avatar. So think of yourself as an avatar. And one of the best ways to go about creating an avatar is just think about yourself. If you're obviously selling a product for a specific reason, you've probably experienced the pain point that you are solving for, and that's how you came up with this idea. So if you look at you are probably your best target audience. So what is it that you like to do? What do you like to do on the weekends? What do you like to do at work? What do you do for work? What do you have, if it's relevant, what is your profile in terms of, are you INTJ? Are you introvert? Are you extrovert? Do you like to talk on the phone? Are you a texter? Are you Gen Z? Are you a boomer, millennial, Gen X? These are all of the components that go into who you are. And what you want to do when you start your marketing plan, before you start your branding and before you start creating ads, all of this, your marketing plan should include a crystal clear profile of who you're trying to reach, your customer avatar. And there are some ways that you can go about creating this. I've actually putting a link in the comments below or in the description to a simple template that I use to create an avatar. Now, how many avatars should you have? You should have at least one. You can have multiple ones if your product appeals to multiple type of people. If you're getting started or when you're just getting started, start with one. And what the first things you want to do is describe and create a picture in your mind. You might even want to go to the internet and get a picture of a person that represents who it is that you're trying to reach. What are their pain points? What is it that just brings them such rage and trying to figure out? But is it that they don't have time? Is it that they don't have resources? What is it that really bothers them? And get crystal clear about it. Write it down, because you're going to write everything down, whether you're a pen to paper sort of person, or you want to use the template that I will provide you want to type it out. You have to write it down, because as you go down this pathway of creating your avatar, you're going to want all of that information. So you start with their pain points, and then you also go about creating a picture, imagining who this person is. And you want to get as detailed as possible. You almost want to write a story about them, a short story about them, and name them. Is it Mary, John, Christopher, whatever? You want to name your avatar because you're going to be creating a story about this person. What time do they wake up in the morning? Do they go to the gym? Is one of their pain points that they want to get healthier and lose weight, but they don't have time to get to the gym? So what time do they wake up? Are they waking up at 9 o'clock? But if they woke up at 5 o'clock, could they get more done with their day? Walk through their entire day. And that's probably the best way to think about it. From the time this person wakes up on a Monday to the time they go to bed, even to what they go to their bedtime routine is. Do they, are they late owls? Do they go to bed early? What shows are they watching on TV? Do they watch TV at all? How many jobs do they have? Right? Are they working 2-3 jobs? Like whatever it is, create a story about them, give them a name, get an image off of the internet, preferably one where, a free image that you could use because you're going to want to put them into your marketing plan or your pitch deck or whatever. And then that's the basics. That really is the basics of creating an avatar. And you want to really delve deep into kind of also their mindset too. Don't forget that part. When you're thinking about what they're physically doing with their time in their life, don't forget to think about what their mindset is. Like I said, are they introvert? Are they extrovert? Are they sad? Are they depressed? Are they happy? Are they stuck in life and they're looking for solutions? Are they learners? Are they people who like to try new things? Are they risk averse? Don't forget to think about what their mindset is in this story and just take it as far. I have one avatar that I created where it's like a page and a half. You don't have to, take it that far or that deep, but you do want it to get really a good picture of who this person is, because when you start running ads, if that's what you're going to do, or you start creating messaging, you start creating copy and text, social media posts, whatever, you are going to refer back to this avatar to craft all of that material. And you want it to be succinct and hit them, because when you have Facebook ads or you have other type of Instagram ads or Google ads or whatever type of ads, you have to grab their attention quickly. And if you aren't talking to your target audience, they're going to scroll on by. And the way you talk to your target audience is by creating this avatar and really having a good understanding. So think about ads that get your attention. Think about posts or topics that stop you. Think about shows on television that stop you, that get your attention. You are somebody's avatar. Somebody somewhere sat down at a computer and created you as an avatar. I, for example, love packaging. I love companies that think through excellent packaging and unpacking experience. Like Apple has really thought through their packaging to the point where they want to create an experience to the feel of the material that makes the boxes. Another company I just love for their packaging is moo.com. These business cards showed up and the packaging was just impeccable and it was a great experience. So I'm their avatar. I am somebody who loves attention to detail, and I'm also an introvert, and I love like these small touches that show that people care and care about my experience. So think about it that way. All the places that you go, do you like to go to Starbucks, for example? You might be their avatar and just work your way backwards into creating an avatar for who you're trying to catch. And it does take some practice. Now, let me revisit this question really quickly of how many avatars you should have. When you start off, have one, but you might have a product that appeals to different type of people. Like for a coach, for example, As a business consultant, I want to appeal to startups. I also want to appeal to professionals who like their 9 to 5, but also might want to have a side hustle and want to do both. I have an avatar for, when I first got started, I just had an avatar for the, startup companies or smaller companies or entrepreneurs, solopreneurs. But then when I wanted to do coaching, I have a different avatar for that, for the type of folks who are interested in doing more of the high performance coaching, who really want to look at their life. And that's why I'm a life strategist. And by life strategist, I'm looking for the person who wants to integrate all aspects of their life. They have a 9 to 5, they have a side hustle, they have a family, and they're trying to come up with a life strategy around how do they navigate that entire spectrum of their being. Do you have to give up one to be in the other? So you have some folks who are executive coaches, for example, and I do executive coaching for those folks that want to do that, who want to be better leaders, that just want to focus on being a better leader. I also focus on just high performance or accelerating your results. But I also help folks who want to navigate the entire spectrum of their lives and bring all of these various components together. So I have an avatar for that, and I have an avatar for consulting. So for the main parts of your business, if you have multiple brands, for example, having an avatar for each of those brands. If you have different services or different service levels, for example, maybe you have one product or one service, but you have different levels, there might be a different avatar for each of those levels. You have a basic, and then you up to premium. You have a basic avatar and you have a premium avatar. Who's that person that wants to buy that product? So that's it. That's how you create an avatar, a customer avatar. It's really simple, but again, it's going to just take some doing and getting used to and creating the story, but you can check in the description for a link to a template that I like to use. But there are lots of templates out there. If you like mine, please share and let others know. But other than that, again, please follow me at I'm Nile Harris on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and also Nile Harris on LinkedIn. Follow hashtag Nile Hack This. I have a couple more questions left to go. So this was the March 2020 Business Challenge Hackathon, and I will see you for the next question.